No, this is not a bottle of wine. It's not. So I just need somebody, Willa, to pull a name. That's cool. This is for the folks that drop by the booth. Okay. Okay, we have a winner. So, no, Sam, it's not yours. Suzette Montgomery. Suzette Montgomery, is she here? Yay. So actually it's a bottle of, extra virgin olive oil. EVOO, as Rachel would say. That would have been good. Okay, next up is, almost. Oh, the basket? Okay, you got it. Next up is our chapter president, Mr. Sam King. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate it. Can everybody hear me? Okay, good. Like I said, I have an easy job. What a wonderful presentation this morning. How about a big round of applause for that? Okay. So, is a chapter law dictates that we got to have an annual membership meeting. So, if you are not a member, I have a form right here, sign up, and we have a bounce out there, you cannot get out. You guys ready? So kidding aside, I'm actually excited to report some of the progress what we've done as part of this chapter report. So let's go on. We're one of the 54 chapters in the nation, one of the largest. As of today, we just received May membership number. We're up to 2,300. Yeah. So what's about 2,300, right? Nothing, because the other chapter could be 5,000. Well, let's take a look at it. Couple of things I want to summarize what has been happening in the last 12 months or so. One is sustainable membership growth. We'll talk about in seconds. Second one is very solid financial performance. Now, our country, state is in big trouble. Our chapter doing well, so not too bad. There's bright spots, right? The life in HIMSS. We absolutely have exceptional education program like today, and we have one last one for this fiscal year coming up. Above all, definitely dedicated leadership and volunteers. We paid millions of dollars to do the job without a one. A lot of zeros without one, so everybody did a great job. And also, we try to be strategically focused and do execution well. And last but not least is being very innovative. So let's go quickly through. It won't be long. Probably I would say an hour and a half for this presentation. You guys okay? All right. Shoot me if I do better, right? Okay. All right, so membership growth. Like I talk about 2,300 members. Not too bad, but you know what if national is doing better? Take a look at that. This is, I was not able to update today's number because I don't have internet access here, unfortunately. But you get an idea from the trending, right? Look at that, year over year, 35% increase. That's not too bad a number, right? If you get 35% year over year, it's not too bad. Look at that. Less than 4 years ago, November 08, 700 plus. Look at now, in March, close to 2,300. Close to 200 growth in less than 4 years. And look at it when our president-elect took over from July. Next year, she's standing up here. I have no idea what the charts look like. We have to scale up somewhere. Maybe Chuck has to build up a big screen to show off that strength. But anyway. One of the key cornerstones from a membership is provider membership. For those who being involved with the chapter probably understand that 3-4 years ago, we worry about how many providers there. In the conference like this or bigger, we see more vendors. Not that vendors bad, but you know, we're ultimately serving the provider community. At that time, we're looking at somewhere 30-40%. Right now, it's over 75. That's why chapter keep growing, our membership growing, sponsorship growing because we have ultimate provider community. So thank you for those providers signing up, being part of the HIMSS community. And you can see percentage of it there from pure number to percentage, okay? Solid financial performance. Anybody like to hear that, right? Finance performance, good. So revenue is growing from a couple of years ago, roughly $30,000 to now it's about, I would say $150,000. We have roughly $200,000 in the bank. So need loans? The spinner can entertain that idea. If you qualify though, if you qualify, okay? Going back to a few years ago, we are living check by check. By that we means we have $30,000 revenue coming, but we have expenses in that range, which is tough, right? Not too bad, you still get by, but not tough. Right now, a couple of years ago, board decided to have strategic reserve. First $10,000, second time maybe more. Right now we have close to $200,000 strategic reserve. Now, any finance people here? I'm an IT guy, but also a finance guy. Any finance guy here? Anybody knows what days cash on hand means? No? Okay, I do offer finance class at UCLA, so sign up there. One of the key metrics that you talk about. Days cash on hand is how much money you have without additional income or revenue coming that you can spend to support yourself, okay? Right now, we have closed more than 300 days. So that means we have more than a year without additional funding to sustain the chapter, which is awesome, Typical hospital, Dr. Kendall, you can say probably what, 100, 200? You know, hospital? 120, so we're double than that, right? Not too bad. We also practice some best financial practice. For example, we do neutral budgeting for events. Before we sink into a lot of money, book some hotels, book some things because we cannot find a better space. Now we have a CHOC. We have a Center for Healthy Community for those who've been to events before. Those are best events at the no cost. So thanks to CHOC and everybody else. I really appreciate that support. Segregation of duties. In finance, I come from Deloitte. You know, you have to practice financial segregation. You cannot have someone who writes check, also send a check and a balanced book, right? Seem to be good for family, that's okay, but for business, you cannot. So we gradually implement some of the practice like that. Being business-oriented, being very savvy in finance, that helps a lot too. And also, like I said, event planning, we're very conscious about cost, about where we hold events. Education program. The cornerstone of our chapter is the education program. And that's where we attract membership. That's how we attract speakers and supporters. Take a look at those, a dozen events a year. Now, again, like I said, the chapter is supported by 100% volunteer. Took those events together, Lisa and Charles can attest to that. How much effort you've been putting into? Time, 12, that's what it is, okay? Those that highlight in blue is the new this year. So for example, we have coming up, we'll talk about in seconds, Healthcare IT Innovation Summit, June 28th at Nixon Library. We have just ended a golf tournament supporting charity called the Painted Turtle in LA. Wonderful organization that we support. The events chair and I just delivered a check to there. They're very grateful, and thank you for your support and participation. Then we have first ever Western region chapters, 4 chapters come together, Northern California, Southern California, Arizona, Washington State, to sponsor a women's focused healthcare IT leadership. We have a keynote speaker who is former White House doctor for 12 years, following 3 presidents, senior George Bush, Clinton, and junior George Bush. Fascinating story. You can look at the website, presentations there, and events is there. Then we have the last year, July, we have what's called Emerging Innovation Healthcare. Actually, Dr. Kent is one of the big supporters. We held that events at the hospital. Sold out in a week. For 150, I think 180 people, limited seats. Then we expand to 250, sold out within another week. And it's held in a tent because the hospital, like Dr. Kent was saying, is being built and open up somewhere in August, right? And at the time, there's no other place, so they have a brand new tent, a white tent, in the summer, July, and we sold out. You can see why we attract a lot of audience, a lot of enthusiasm, because we have a quality speaks quality program that really is cornerstone of a chapter. Well, without those leaders, volunteers, it means nothing. Again, they paid millions of dollars for that job, so really are one of the trademark of a chapter. We have some of the best board of directors in the country amongst 54 chapters. We have some of the most dedicated chapters. Sometime you will see that you get an email from one of us at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and we have a member coming in. Are you really up there? Well, no, we actually have automated response, but tailored to your needs. So figure out, artificial intelligence, and Dale will talk about that, right? Big data, small data, whatever you call it. Anyway, the skill set is amazing. John Risk, who is sitting right in that box, who is actually videotaping this, do a live stream. He's waving to us. Hey, John. And to those folks in San Diego, we thank you for coming to this event in San Diego as well. But John is one instrumental in getting this event live. So anywhere in the world you can watch, you can actually listen to that. It's just amazing, It sounds like a professional organization that is commercial, but no, this is a professional organization, yet it's volunteer. Unbelievable. We have someone who actually specializes in registration, in budgeting. Just amazing, just amazing. I'm so grateful that we have such a talented volunteers. Leadership is best. This, like I said, this board is amazing. This board is one of the best boards ever. We gel together, we support each other. We have a lot of different opinions, different things going on, but always supporting each other and move forward with what we think is best. So I'm very grateful to be a president for this term. Strategically focused, tactically executed. What I meant by that is National HIMSS have some goals, objectives, and Dr. Fields can attest to that. She is incoming HIMSS chair. They set up goals, objectives each year. We try to follow, align with that. For example, nursing informatics. For example, ambulatory care side of that. So we try to be part of that process, pushing the national initiative. Sound plan, allocate resources. We do planning each year around this time. This next year's planning will be sometime in second week, right, June. We plan for that. That basically set out a goal for us for the next 12 months. So again, try to be a strategically planned organization and be able to utilize the resources. Again, we have family, work, and this is our full-time job is volunteer here, so you figure out how to utilize that. Anyway, we're also very innovative. Like I said earlier on, 4 events that we came up, never been done before. We have video stream, we have tons of other things. If you have been to April 4th events, we have some professional producer board, like you go to commercial conference, we have a nice board, a nice signage, everything. It would be amazing. We have some other chapter members come to us and say, wow, how do you do that? Well, no, it just came out of blue somewhere that landed in our door. But anyway, tons of work for that, but we really like to do that. The June 28th innovation events focus on mobile health, another accumulation of what we do innovatively. We try to highlight what's going on in the mobile health. Okay. So Dana talked about triple aim. I use that as an analogy for triple aim. This is how we being successful, triple aim. We connect with our community, stakeholders. We try to improve a member experience, and also we try to provide a value in education networking. So that's what I call the triple aim. Okay. Of course, this all made us very successful. You can see in the last couple of years, year after year, we have been awarded most innovative chapters a couple of times in a year. We'll be presidential level. And this year, we got one of the most prized award, which is Chapter of the Year Award. Very, very thank you. Thank you to all the volunteers, everybody. You made this happen. And like I said, financial support and volunteer support is key. So we're very grateful to our sponsors. Those are the sponsors for our chapter. Let me run through a couple of slides, then I will ask you to stand up if you are here, okay? You probably recognize where you are. I'm not going to read everything. This is on the website as well. So, will sponsor representatives please stand up? We'll give you a big round of applause. Anybody here? Any sponsors? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, sir. Speaking of which, we always appreciate and want to grow future leaders. One of the future leaders field is students. So we do have $9,000 allocated for scholarship this year. Okay, it's available now. Deadline is approached. For those are full-time students, 9 credits and above, please go on the website, fill out the application ASAP because we're approaching deadline in about 2 weeks. Okay, $9,000 total. Probably we're looking at 3 scholarships. So if you look at an hour worth of work, you get even $2,000. That's done deal, right? An hour for $2,000. Wow. I don't know why anybody don't want to do that. I am not eligible, otherwise I will get that money. Anyway, so I talk about the June 28th events, which is huge, and we already generated such a response and support. This event is going to be innovation in healthcare IT, focus on mobile health. Look at beautiful Nixon Library. Anybody to Nixon Library? Good. We're going to have a special tour and open to just this group for now. This event, so far, we have some of the best speakers. Dr. Molly Corey from UCLA Health System. She is Chief of Innovation Officer. We have Dr. Jason Huang, who is nationally, internationally known, speaks in innovation, among others. Jack Kramer, who is a Mayo Clinic CIO, will be here, so among others. And also we have, of course, our current chairman of National HIMSS Board of Directors, Charlene Underwood, will be another keynote speaker. Just fascinating. Those are some of the key. We have about 20 speakers anyway. So if you can, if you are available, come to join us and enjoy the innovation in action, okay? Another shots of Nixon Library. You know, this is beautiful, huh? Don't you want to go there? I'm not selling though, so. Anyway, I want to say thank you again. Hopefully you get an idea where the chapter being, where it's going, and I'm going to entertain a couple of minutes for questions, if any questions, as a part of a chapter membership meeting. Going once, twice, done. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, Charles.
All the presentations are on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we need to. Okay, we're going to set up for UCI. Oh, we're good, we're good. They're not gonna. We're still. Yeah. You guys mic? Are you mic? You got mics? Okay. All right, it's yours.
Welcome to